So Hungary is specifically objecting to sanctions on oil and gas. That is something that Hungary is not really alone in and being concerned about. Germany and Austria are also effectively blocking that. But I'm told that Hungary will give its approval to this fifth package of sanctions that's on the table today, which includes an import ban on Russian coal. That's not a very large amount of money. It's about 4 billion euros a year. That's compared to 1 billion euros a day for oil and gas. In this package that we're expecting to be adopted today, it also includes a ban on Russian vessels docking at EU ports and also trucks coming in from Belarus and Russia into the European Union. The conversation that's going to start after this fifth package is adopted today or maybe tomorrow is on oil and gas. I'm told there has been some movement in here. Germany is coming around to the idea of a phased-in ban just on Russian oil, not gas. A ban on Russian gas is off the table. They're too dependent on it. It would be too economically disruptive. But this idea of a phased-in ban on oil, as put forward by French President Emmanuel Macron on Monday, is starting to get some traction. The issue now is Hungary, because Hungary has been very adamant that they will not accept any kind of ban on oil or gas imports, and their approval would be needed.
Dave, currently there's a NATO foreign ministers meeting going on. How is that? What's happening there? And is Hungary the odd man out there too?
Yeah, I mean, also across town at NATO, you are seeing Hungary being the odd man out with the issue of arming Ukraine. This is the big topic today. Ukraine's foreign minister is participating in this summit of NATO foreign ministers, and when he went into the building this morning, he said Ukraine wants three things: weapons, weapons, and weapons. This is the main thing that they are asking NATO countries for. And right now, I think the big discussion is whether NATO countries should be providing hard weapons. So we got news yesterday that the Czech Republic is sending tanks to Ukraine. That makes it the first NATO country to send that type of hard military equipment, and I think other countries will follow. The question is, will there be an adopted NATO position saying that now NATO is going to be transitioning over providing such hard assets? I think probably not, because there's still a lot of concerns that that's going to escalate the situation, and there's also concerns that that type of hard military equipment like tanks would be vulnerable to Russian attack as it's transported over to Ukraine. There's worries that Russia could attack those transport convoys while they're within NATO territory, which of course could spark a larger conflict. For its part, Hungary has said not only will it not arm Ukraine, but it will not allow any arms to go through Hungary, say if they were coming from another country further to the west in the EU. So Hungary certainly throwing up roadblocks both in the EU and at NATO. And Viktor Orban, Hungary's prime minister, does seem emboldened after his re-election on Sunday. He was kind of quiet about standing up for his longtime ally, Vladimir Putin, over the past month. But since Sunday, we have seen quite a change in tone.
Quite a change indeed. Thank you very much for that, Dave. Dave Keating reporting that for us from Brussels.